Hey, what is up, everybody? This is your boy Claymore Lord. I'm coming to you with yet another fun video. Um, in this particular video, as you can see in the title, I'm talking about poverty. When people think of poverty, they think of not having a house, not having a car, not having food, not having the essentials to live pretty much a fulfilled life or just a decent one at best. But I'm going to kind of explain how poverty is more of a choice than a direct result of outside forces. Now, of course, I like to go based off of my personal own experiences, so it gives you, the idea that I'm just going off of what I've been through. I am not going to speak on something or someone that I have not personally met or know about. Alrighty, and so to start off, poverty is choice. It is completely self-inflicted. To the definition of poverty is not, of course, living with living with no essential means, no tools. Don't have a house, don't have a car, don't have a food, a job, a lot of those things. But if you take the cause and effect logic, where if I get a job, that's the cause, and the effect of having a job is money. You take the money, the effect, the cause of money can get food. It can pay bills. It can get better things. So when you choose to accept what you're going through, you're going to have the bare minimum. When you accept what you have, and what you have is nothing or only a few things, you're not going to get in a better state of living. You're still going to be in the same position. Personally, I'll give you a personal experience for me. When I was 18, I had just got out of the system into my mom's house. And we were in a trailer, no electricity. We were borrowing electricity from the neighbor's house. We had very little hot water, and I went from 3 meals a day to 1 meal a day. And on the weekends, I didn't have food. So I went 2 days without food. But at one point, I decided I've had enough of living this way. I've had enough of dealing with the struggles of figuring out how I'm going to eat, or are we going to have electricity from the neighbor for any longer? Are we going to get more hot water? Like, are we going to have enough hot water for people to take a shower? So I had to leave the environment that I was in and find a place that I could grow. For me to get where I'm at now, that all began because of that choice that I made to get out of that poverty-stricken environment. Now, I know it's going to be hard because, some people might not know people to help others out. People may not know how to apply for a job or do a resume, but that's all choice-based. You can learn how to make a resume, or how to fill out a resume. You can learn how to go apply for a job. There's a lot of things that I still don't know that I'm working on. I'm figuring it out as I go. When I got my own house, or not my own house, but my own apartment, I'm like, okay, so how do I do this, or how much can I spend? How much? I had a general idea, but I didn't know based on experience. But since I've started, I've had no missed payments. I've had a roof over my head. But back to what I was saying is, once I found someone who was willing to help me, I was able to get a job for the first time. I learned from my mistakes on the first job, did a little better on the second one, and then the one that I have currently, which is, of course, y'all know, Sonic. I've been able to do a lot better because I've figured out how my job works, how society works, and how to give customer service. So I'm able to keep my job, which means I get money. If on top of that, more for pay raises and all that. I was able to save up, get a house, pay the bills. I've had to sacrifice a few things, but um, it's not too much. I'm still eating, I'm still sleeping, I'm still working, I'm still got a place for myself. It's not much. Um, but to think that poverty is inflicted to you by some other person is not true. It is choice based. Now I know someone's going like, well, what if my mom takes all my stuff? Or what if my mom is the reason why I'm in a poverty state? Well, you do have the choice to leave and start on your own. It all begins with, what do you want in life? Me, I wanted better. I wanted my own place so I didn't have to deal with arguments. I wanted a lot of the game systems that I have so I can play a lot of old games or new games. I have 13 different game systems. So, I wanted TVs. I have 2 TVs. It's just, when you want something, you will go get it. Poverty is only for those who are complacent with what they have, if anything. And it's just it doesn't make sense when people are like, oh, poverty this, I'm in poverty, this is because of racism, or this is because of... I know people who are millionaires, who are black, and they became millionaires because they did the necessary things to earn those millions. One of my favorite pastors from a church that I used to go to, he basically had 2 group homes. He had 3 mansions, God knows how many cars, and was able to buy another pastor a brand new Harley Davidson motorcycle on the spot, and gave it to him for a birthday present. And I remember asking him, how'd you do it? It's like, I chose to live a better life, and that better life gave me better money, which gave me better things to do. So, if you take anything away from this, just know poverty is choice, and it's up to you if you want to get out. This is your host, Claymore Lord X, out. Peace, guys.